I'm Kathy Moser. I'm the Acting Commissioner of the New York State Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation.
And I'm Lucy Lang, New York State Inspector General.
And we are here to celebrate the life of Baron Friedrich von Steuben, the first Inspector General of the Continental Army during the American Revolution. Nestled near Remsen in Oneida County, Steuben Memorial State Historic Site preserves the home and final resting place of Baron Friedrich von Steuben. Our agency is proud to steward this historic landmark where visitors can experience firsthand a legacy of leadership, discipline, and service that shaped our young nation.
In 1778, the Continental Army was exhausted, disorganized, and uncertain of its future. Steuben arrived from Prussia, where he had trained under Frederick the Great, one of history's most exacting military leaders, and he joined General George Washington's then ragtag army. Under the training and guidance of Steuben, the Continental Army became coordinated, disciplined, and resilient, contributing to victories that helped lead to American independence. Steuben codified his strict rules in the Blue Book, forming the foundation of the rules that are still used by the American military today.
After the war, New York State became Steuben's adopted home. The state granted him 16,000 acres in recognition of his service. He built a modest log cabin, and though he planned a larger home and formal gardens, he died in 1794 before those plans were realized. In 1804, the land was preserved as a sacred grove, and in 1931, the Steuben Memorial State Historic Site was established, which today is managed through a partnership between New York State Parks and the National Park Service. Visitors can come and walk the land where von Steuben lived, worked, and was laid to rest.
Steuben's legacy of oversight extends well beyond the military, with hundreds of inspectors general now serving at the federal, state, and local levels. More than 2 centuries after Steuben left his mark on New York and the nation, New York created our own Office of the Inspector General to combat fraud and corruption. For decades now, the offices of the New York State Inspector General have exercised rigorous and independent oversight of state government.
Committed to preserving the legacy of good government, our Collections Care Center teams conserve and interpret objects related to Steuben's life and work. New York State Parks is honored to be the steward of a first edition copy of the Blue Book, von Steuben's pocket watch, and the uniform of William Norris, his aide-de-camp and successor as Inspector General.
In remembering Baron von Steuben, we recognize New York's long history of independent government oversight, a legacy that continues to guide the work of public servants today, committed to a government that operates with integrity.
New York has more than 250 parks and historic sites to explore our shared history, including 44 sites directly related to the American Revolution. Join us in commemorating America's 250th anniversary.
And happy 40th anniversary, Offices of the New York State Inspector General.